up, everyone? It is Ryan from Nefarious Comics joining you guys live for another lovely Tuesday evening. Guys, Ottawa has absolutely, maybe a few minutes, I think he may be setting up Riftbound in shop. You guys are so kind, waiting for me, 6:33. And Christian, thanks, buddy. You're moderating. You're not even here with me. I'm going to introduce you guys to someone popping in frame right here. My buddy Dominic over here recently joined the team of Nefarious, and you guys have seen him around at a bunch of the events. He's going to help us out tonight. Guys, chime up in the chat. Let us know who is here with us tonight. Also, let me know if my sound's okay. I can see it flying on the left. So this is our live feed over here. This is our other feed right here. We got Devin Coleman coming into the house, guys. I'm going to show you guys really quick. This is what we're going to do, guys. We are going old school tonight. We're going to start off with a couple dollar books just because we need to get some dollar books up. Someone was complaining to me saying, Ryan, you call it dollar auctions, you never do dollar books anymore. $1 start is how we're going to go. You guys know how we do it. The dude that did the Godzilla. That's exactly who it was, man. Very talented artist. Okay, we're starting the timer. People have 90 seconds to fire it off. I need to go talk to Devin Coleman. You guys know how it is. $1 start on this one, guys. We're going old school. Put up your bids. I'll come back and see you guys when we're done. Devin Coleman's in the house. What's up? She goes. How about that? Well, listen, Devin. You're on camera back there, but we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. Like you're talking to the mic, Tom, and seeing him.
Oh, okay. Jeez. I wasn't very sure what was going on.
Throwing you right in the deep end of the pool.
Can I show them the comics?
Well, there's one up for auction right now, so we'll just talk about that one right now.
Okay. X Factor. Well, if you guys know, they're back in like the early 90s. They had the original classic X-Men, Cyclops, Phoenix, I think it was first, Jean Grey, Beast, and Angel that became Archangel. And they formed X Factor. So for me, this is a particular nostalgic comic. Had like a nice, crazy like costume design. As you can tell, that when you had the X there, nice contrast. So for any of you guys there that remember like the early 90s when the X-Men animated series premiered, X Factor was it was more mature, showing like the X-Men growing up. So you really got to see Cyclops show some leadership capabilities in that series. Interesting arcs, especially the Archangel or Worthington storyline. And let's see, we got now 10 seconds. 10 seconds left on this one, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
okay,
1.
Where we go on this? David into the depths that one. Okay, so this is what we do over here. So we pull this one down like this, put it here on the back, and we write the name, David. What's up, safe? David at 1. And we throw it like this. We're just going to put it on the front. We got a bada bing.
Awesome.
Bada boom. We just put it in the pile over there. I'm going to run another one. One of my buddies just showed up. We're going to do another Dollarino one over here. Just to get you guys all warmed up. Boom. There we go. Dollar book start. And I'm going to fly back. Where are the samosas at? That's what everyone's asking. All right, guys. $1 Dollarino. Back for more.
Because I haven't seen this cover in a long, long time. Last time I saw these X Factor comics there is on the comic stand at your local convenience store when they still had all slush puppies.
What are you saying there, buddy? You know what, you can play the key.
All right. You know, you gotta love the fact that we have Godzilla here. All that's funny is that he doesn't have the spines. I noticed in the back. But if you remember, like Ultra Q, which is a series that introduced Ultraman, there was a Godzilla-like monster. This actually is a bit of like an Easter egg, so it's closely resembling that original proto-Godzilla, if you think about it. So next time if you come to the shop, check out this Godzilla. It's right by the front counter, but you'll notice he doesn't have spines. So one thing I have to say about like if you read X Factor, then then there was other offshoots, and there's one comic that we're going to be introducing later on, Excalibur, and Canadian comic book illustrator Ken Lashley had one of his biggest debut on that title. Oh, look at that! We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
How do we do on that one?
I am trying to see this.
That's okay, guys. I'm coming back over. Guys, of course, it's almost a good omen over here. David into the depths is getting that at 1. Guys, now we're going to warm up. I think you guys got you warmed up a little bit. We're moving up to El Sancaruno.
Did you see it down?
Yeah, so it's just David right here. See where it says 1 right here? So they're going to bid in here. And then between every book over here, what I do, so the series of lines, so the guys know that we're saying, okay, guys, we're moving up to $5 books, okay? $5, $5, $5. Look at this. We're going to start with Spider-Man 94, number 1. This is one of the cool covers over here. We brought a bunch of books. I don't know what I'm going to run tonight, what I'm not. I got like a new collection kind of walked in the store today. So I'm going to try some of those. $5 starts, guys, on this one. We're going to bounce between $1, $5, maybe $500. We don't know. See who's in the room, see who's spending money tonight. It's a crappy night, so I figure most people will be at home, hopefully buying comics. I love Spider-Man 94. I love this whole animation thing. What do you think, Dom?
It's to me there. It just takes me back to like high school, and it's like the only basic comparison we had before for Spider-Man cartoon was the old '60s one, that like acid trip looking one.
Well, what about Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends from the '80s?
The one where he drove like a vehicle and stuff. He had the Spider-Mobile.
Yeah, $5 start. Spider-Man 94. Very cool. I'm gonna go talk to the Pokemon people. I'll be back. All right, take it over.
Well, to me, I find like this is particularly nostalgic because at this time, there when this animated series came in '94, it's like we started like being introduced to the Maximum Carnage storyline and with Venom, and given like we had like the Venom trilogy with Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock, and of course we got to see these two characters finally make their way on screen in live action. Stars up there. But you know what? I actually really enjoyed the live-action Venom. I dare I say a lot more than Spider-Man 3. We could have done better with that one. I really didn't care. You didn't have the white spider in it. As long as it's Venom, and it says "we" a lot. But Woody Harrelson, what do you guys think? I thought he did a good job as Carnage. And here we go. So. I was trying to read here. Is like,
That's okay.
Like is that when the crown's like they're bidden?
No. So, no. Oh, watch out! No one's bidding on this. Okay, guys. So we swung and a miss on this. We'll see how it goes tonight. I'm gonna run another one of these. So that one, these are brand new books that haven't come out yet. Okay, guys. We're gonna run another Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Man 94, number 3. We're gonna try this one again. Here we go, guys. Action figure variant, Venom action figure variant. It's the same issue, just different variant covers. So we're just going to see what people are feeling tonight on the auction. Oftentimes, we got to get them going. What do you think about this one? I absolutely love this.
This one I love because the detail there is exactly like in the animated series. But if you guys remember from late 80s, what was his name, that actor there from Stand By Me? Chris O'Donnell, was it? Who's married to Rebecca Romijn. He was in this show called My Secret Identity, Canadian show where...
Jerry O'Connell.
Thank you, Jerry O'Connell. Jerry O'Connell. But you remember his bedroom? The main character's, the kid's bedroom? He had a wall of comics and action figures. And he would, of course, fly around using hairspray cans. So I kind of found this is the best of both worlds. You have a comic and it looks like an action figure. And it happens to look exactly like how Venom was portrayed on the animated series. So well done on this cover.
But these ones, so just like they did the X-Men '97 animated series book, and it did really well. And see, guys aren't bidding tonight. Might be the shortest auction we ever had. We have 10 of you guys in the auction right now. $5 on this one. If this one doesn't sell, I fear it's going to be a short auction tonight. Because sometimes it's just one of those days that it just doesn't fire, eh? I know Christian's our biggest fan over here. So this one I thought was going to be one of our big ones tonight. We couldn't even move it at 5. Okay, guys, we're going to try a couple more books, and if they don't work tonight, say la vie. And then we'll just move it on. Okay, guys, we're doing Eddie Brock Carnage number 10, Iniak Lee Street Style variant. Now, I want you guys to get a good glimpse of this one. Carnage G'd up, man. $5 start on this one. We're going to try this again, guys. 10 of you guys chilling with me in the room. if Christian eats some. Well, first of all, Christian's not on stream with me. It's me right now. But you never know. Sometimes the auctions don't go. It's one of those things. I think maybe people saving up for Magic the Gathering, big Midnight Madness release.
And to entice you, if you deny him, Carnage is wearing the latest in fall Canadian fashion to withstand winter elements. Look at this winter-ice coat that he's wearing. This lovely original design is in this exclusive variant cover for you in this limited time only. Maximum Carnage and maximum fashion, ready for the snowy winter holiday. Behold. You're now at 45 seconds to acquire this. You guys like the shirt? Figured Nefarious there. Start. Huh? Start. All right, we're at 30 seconds. Maximum Carnage, maximum desire for high fashion lovers.
I know, it's a tough crowd tonight on the auction.
I think you're just doing it for the show.
Okay, you know what? Oh, look at this, 13. Okay, so David into the depths hit there at 5 first. Christian, I see your 5. David into the depths got there at 5 prior to you. I picked up a collection. I have some vintage today. I'm going to try running them at 5. We will see, though. Okay, so David into the depths. So just write David, a little sticky note. Hey, guys, I got a nice little 1-2 punch. So now we got the first $5 one gone. We got Venom 251, the same Iniaclee streetwear. I really like this line, personally.
5 for the Carnage for David?
Yeah, 5. David 5. Right. 13, Christian. Fuck, we got some monster leg tonight. I just saw you 6 come in, buddy. Okay, guys, look at this. Venom 251. Here we go on this one. Again, if you guys are Magic fans at all, little magicians that like to play Magic the Gathering, we have our Avatar Midnight Madness release coming up on Thursday. This is what I'm going to be pounding all week, just because we have a huge order of that. It's Christmas time. All the cool stuff is coming out. Comics, we got cool stuff coming out pretty much every week. I think we have a big restock of all sorts of cool stuff. I had a massive comic order this week coming out for Lunar. You know what's funny, guys, is I get more excited now when my Lunar order comes in, which Lunar is like DC, Image, a couple of the Associated Press, than I do for when I get the Penguin Random House order, which is like Marvel and whatever. I just haven't been a big fan of what Marvel's been doing. DC, on the other hand, and it performs in shop way better. So you got the Image stuff, which is just great, Transformers, Battle Beast, Exquisite Corpses, and then the DC stuff, which is right now DCKO is very popular, but all the Absolute stuff.
No, Absolute stuff's fantastic.
Yeah, it is, and so I think we have a big restock of all the Absolute stuff. I'm buzzing down here. My buddies Ron hit me up.
And for those of you not familiar with the Absolute line, I would compare it to like an Elseworlds meets Vertigo, but the core themes of the DC heroes are there, and how they're reimagined. It's quite original.
Oh, there's one for every title this month. They're coming out every week. Okay, so 13 fight 13. Just like Christian 5.
Christian 5?
Yeah. Okay, guys, we got Fantastic Four number 5. Although it says 217, it's Fantastic Four number 5. We got the Disney variant on that. We're doing Fiverr again on this. Well, Christian, I guess we'll be open. We'll be doing an auction next week. Why not? It's fun having you by the shop. Okay, Fantastic Four number 5, Disney variant. It says 217 up there. That's not the case. So this is the last of my kind of newer $5 books. I'm probably going to keep it at 5. We're going to run some more vintage stuff coming up. I pulled out this collection tonight, which might I say is well worth more than $5, but we'll see where some of the bids go to. Okay, David into the depths 5. Yeah, but you go look through there. That wrong. First
oh jeez, I had this one.
So there he's looking. We stole Dominic's comic collection. We're gonna sell them.
It's way better condition than mine.
Yeah. Well, I think those ones will be okay. You never know. Start with the Excalibur and go from there.
Some Inferno.
X Factor, and then we have some TMNT up at the front. You never know with TMNT though. You gotta have the right people in. Same with all the G.I. Joe stuff.
Well, I gotta say, if Dave is still on the line, you're gonna really want to pay attention to one particular item, since it's gonna fit the trend of what you've been buying.
Can I run some of the Star Wars stuff from this week? Getting a request from @Hurritan over here. Give me a sec. We're gonna run. We got a couple more here in this pile. I'll go run some of the Star Wars stuff from this week. We're taking requests right now. Okay, 3 seconds remaining. 1. Okay, so who got that? David got that at El Sanko. We're gonna run the next one. Fantastic Four numero 11, and I will go on a hunt for the Star Wars stuff that you speak of. So, okay, let's see. All right, $5 on Fantastic Four number 12. Facsimile edition.
I don't know about you guys there, but I actually I saw Fantastic Four First Steps. I thought it was short. I wish it kept certain deleted scenes, but all things considered, it was a pretty good movie. I remember the first two with Chris Evans when he played another MCU character that he was able to revisit in Deadpool and Wolverine, which was really, really nice. But for Fantastic Four First Step, I really appreciate the 60s aesthetic that is in a parallel, very Kirby-esque verse. So if you're a fan of the film, then you want to know about the inspiration for the look and feel. Oh, nice.
I know, the action figure variants are great.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. All right. We have 30 seconds left on the clock there for Fantastic Four. That's now 25 fantastic seconds remain to bid on this fantastic issue.
25 fantastic seconds.
And the 15, folks. We're getting close to the actual issue number.
Yeah, let's see. 13 Fight 13 at 5. I like these ones too. I'm not sure if I have this one or not. Well, it's yeah. Okay, there you go. So who got that? 13 Fight 13. Yeah, facsimile, buddy. All right, Tan. You got your book, Star Wars 7 action figure variant, up here. I'm surprised you didn't pick this up.
Who got this one?
No, it's facsimile for sure. For so that's Christian right there. So it's Christian.
Christian for 5?
Yeah, he's 5. So 13 Fight 13. Yeah, that's Christian's handle.
Oh, okay. Hey, Chris.
Okay, what do we got right now? Star Wars number 7 action figure variant. You got 10. Going over the top at $5. I love these action figure variants. And I always remember when one of my buddies who was in the chat, he came and he picked up his books and he came back 10 minutes later saying, "Yo, bro, you forgot something." I go, "What's that?" He goes, "You forgot the action figure." I go, "What are you talking about? Keep your book." He's like, "No, where's the toy?" I go, "There's no toy." I go, "Look at it. This is it." He goes, "It looks so real. I thought there was a toy on it."
It looks fantastic. I remember when the toy line came out.
Run all the Star Wars books I'm buying, homie. Yeah, well, I can't run them all at the same time there, Slick.
You have to wait 30 more seconds.
You gotta wait 30 more seconds. Anyway, we got this. I think there's, whatever there is. I have the next one, the Han Solo.
Bidding helps the time fly by faster.
Yeah, so we got this one. And then I'll run the next one. I think, do you want hyperspace stories too?
Decisions.
Dave, I love the story. It's a term of endearment. Okay, so 10.
10.
10 got this one.
10. Oh, 10 got
What are you doing? You're going to need that
sorry.
one. That's what I'm running at.
Sorry.
Tom's a good helper. We're just training him up here. Okay. Hunt for the Falcon. Hyperspace 2. I got to go see about that. Okay. Hunt for the Falcon. No, I gave him Hunt for the Falcon. We need hyperspace 2. El Sanko. Cool. And then We're gonna get into some of those vintage ones I picked up. You know what else I got today, guys? Well, a couple things didn't last too long. I got Hulk 340, which I shopped to a couple people that had it want listed. One person in particular that's very close to the shop, and I was like, "Hey," and she'd been asking me for it for months. I was like, "Check it out, I have it." She's like, "How much?" I go, "Come by, I'll show it to you." I go, "You got to see it. It's a really nice copy, right?" Because it's a little more expensive. Once these things, I can't believe how expensive this book's gotten. Because it used to just be like a $20 book, Hulk 340, right? Her 10 out of 5. And then it started getting a little more expensive, Now in a 9.8, you're like close to 2,000. This one I think is like a very nice 9.6. And so she said to me, and I gave her dibs, right? Like, it's the first person I sent it to because she's been asking me. She goes, "Okay, I'll come check it out tomorrow." I'm like, "What?" And then the next person that saw it was like, "How much?" I'm like, "Here, check it out. Send you a video. If you like it, it's yours." You know what I mean? Game don't wait. And that's what happened. So Tan got this one for $5. So that one, very hot book, left. I had it in my hands for about half an hour. The same's true. I got a low grade Hyperspace Stories Daredevil #2. Same thing. Shopped it around to a couple people. It was like just a great, like a nice, it's a low grade copy, like complete, just low grade, well read and all that. And one of the people was like, "Okay, cool, take it." Boom, both those guys went. But the collection was pretty good. It wasn't a lot of books, but you know what else was really cool is we got Akira first prints 1-18, which is nice, eh? I know that they're sitting right there. It's just one of those things. I know.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're looking for Akira 1-18. We also have the volumes up there too, but
I gotta get those Akiras. I gotta.
you know what? What's interesting is Leah was the first person I messaged about it, and then she said she's like just has other things going on right now, so she couldn't swing at it. But it was relatively cheap. I think she wants a Daredevil #1 as well. I've actually personally never owned a Daredevil 1, believe it or not. I've literally owned all the other Silver Age big Marvel books, just never had a Daredevil #1.
Oh, I had the Marvel Knights Daredevil one.
Yeah, well, that's a beautiful book too. Like,
Kevin Smith wrote it.
oh, fuck, even better, man. But yeah, Daredevil #1, that's always eluded me. It's cool though, and Daredevil's super popular. I'd say Daredevil's more popular than he's ever been.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I know, Tan, you got some nice Daredevil stuff. But I've just been getting a lot of the Raw stuff. The Raw single digits. Okay, Tan's going to be 5 on this one too.
5.
Okay, guys, so this one I'm talking with some older stuff. $5 starts. X Factor #1. Canadian price. Variant. X Factor #1. $5 start. Yeah, dude, I love Daredevil as well. I think the Frank Miller run on Daredevil is one of the best comic runs I've ever read.
Do you remember the first live-action adaptation of Daredevil?
I don't know. Well, that's awesome, Christian, if I do. Well, that's nice of you, Christian. Thanks for thinking of me, buddy.
Trial of the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, yeah, cool. David Into the Depths 5. Trial of the Incredible Hulk, right?
TV movie, and you had Rhys Davies, who played Gimli, Jonathan Rhys Davies, and he played Wilson Fisk.
Oh, really, eh?
And it's funny because if you look at the Netflix, the first costume, the proto suit that he wears, the black, he's wearing a version of that, and it's the guy that played Street Hawk.
Oh, old Street Hawk, eh?
Yeah, it's Kit with a motorcycle.
Crafty guy, that Street Hawk. Okay, so we get David Into the Depths at 5 for an X Factor #1. That's pretty good. Canadian price variant to boot.
There we go, Dave.
Yeah, so good price on that. Let's see where else we're going right now. We're about 30 minutes into the auction. We got some other stuff in. I'm just trying to think of what else I have. It's like as I look around at all these books, I'm like, what else can I run? Not too sure. Oh, yeah, that was a beautiful one, man. And you know what's interesting? This only happened to me the past couple weeks. I used to go through all the new books that came out and like take my favorite covers and like bring them home. But I'm like, what am I doing? I'm trying to not accumulate stuff. You know what I mean? And so look at the movie Stardust. Okay, so we got David Into the Depths at 5.
David 5.
David Into the Depths at 5. Okay.
Good job, David.
Excalibur #1. Same $5. Excalibur. Excalibur number 1, man. You can't go wrong with this. $5 start. Bid your hearts out, guys.
And of course, featuring Rachel Summers, the alternate timeline daughter of both Scott Summers and, was it Madeline Pryor or was it Jean Grey? Was it Madeline Pryor? Rachel Summers?
Oh man,
Forgot like.
that's a good question.
Anyway. Oh, written by Neil Gaiman, Stardust. Yeah, excellent movie. And it's funny, yeah, that's Daredevil, Charlie Cox, who's the main guy, and Henry Cavill had blonde hair, and he was the suitor in Stardust. It's kind of funny. It's like when you think about that sword fight scene at the end there, it's Daredevil versus Superman.
See if we get any love on Excalibur right now.
Where do you see like the bids?
So see where it says their name and then the number right next to it?
Oh, okay, there.
So
Okay.
right here. So, hey y'all, Levi's in the house. We got David in the depths at 5. And Levi, how is it going, man? We meet Dominic. He's new to the team. If you guys have been at the events, you've probably seen him painting up a storm. He actually was supposed to have an event tonight that sadly got canceled just because, you know what's weird is like when the weather switches in Ottawa, and we notice this at the shop too, it normally takes, I don't know, a week or two for people to acclimate to the crappier weather before they start resuming their life and stuff, you know? So that's kind of what happened tonight. David into the depths at 5. David.
Oh, David, you're on a roll.
Done some good stuff. Next up, guys, Dazzler 22 being assaulted by an angry rogue. I like in the kind of corner box there. Dazzler's on her roller skates, which is just kind of fun. 13 fight 13. We see her 7. Came after the buzzer. David got it at 5. Believe me, I like more money, but came after the buzzer. Dazzler 22. Dazzler versus Rogue. And all I know, if Rogue was socking someone, that would have taken her jaw right off. You know?
Yeah.
Dazzler, what was her effect? She could perform light shows.
I just figured she had like the same powers as vampires in Twilight. She sparkles.
Well, yeah, but fair enough. But didn't vampires have some supernatural strength or something? Either way, Dazzler 22, $5 start. See if we got any love on this one over here. And Levi, for the record, we kicked the show off with dollar books. Someone was just a little tardy in their appearance tonight and happened to miss our dollar books tonight. Now, not saying we're not going to have more dollar books per se tonight. We're just going through some of the piles of stuff that I pulled out of this small little collection that got brought in today, which was kind of fortuitous. Well, yeah, sure. Like, you're more than welcome to. I just hate imposing on people. Next week is a Pokemon Cup night, so I think it will be a little. Oh, Levi, I'm just giving you a hard time, buddy. If you didn't happen to make it, it's all good. We'll probably try to run tomorrow in a few minutes here. What do we got? We got 10 of you guys in the room. We're going to have some fun, and we'll go from there. Okay, so no one's feeling Dazzler. I thought Dazzler would probably get some love. Apparently not from anyone in the chat here. Okay, next up, we're going to go Marvel Age number 11, Vintage Marvel Age. Number 11, same deal. Okay, Marvel Age number 11. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, this is it. We'll go. First appearance of the Rose. I know, that came out, that's his second black costume, I think, too?
Yeah.
First Rose. Okay, Marvel Age number 12. We have Wolverine coming through the flag. David into the depths at 5. Brilliant. I haven't really brought out any big guns tonight. There was something I was thinking about doing, though, that was a little higher priced. Let me go see. Keep an eye on that for a sec. Ooh, really tired.
And I'd like to note, this cover does feature a Canadian. And look at this, he's wearing Tim Hortons colors. And Canadians proud everywhere. You're never gonna look at that brown and tan suit the same way again. All right, and we got 20 seconds left on this item. So Marvel Age. So far, we got a bid for 5, now 6. Leviticus. Lord Leviticus at 6. My favorite comic of all time. That. Oh, then stay tuned for our next episode. And if you're curious why I look familiar, you might have seen me. I'm a panelist at Comic Con.
Well, there you have it.
So Leviticus at 6.
So yeah, just go Levi at 6. Guys, coming up next, this is definitely not a $5 book. I wouldn't think so anyway. This is, probably about a 6.5. Amazing Spider-Man 253, second appearance of the black costume, first appearance of the Rose, Kingpin's son. We're going to get this one going right now. Bada bing, bada boom. 253, Amazing Spider-Man, second black costume, first Rose.
First Rose. From, I used to do comic lettering and do some coloring, and sometimes I would ink some pages back in the day. So I particularly like the simplicity of this cover, especially the Rose there having that magenta. Of course, for ink, when you had those colors, the fact it's still retaining over the decades that pure hue, that I find like it's incredible. And of course, there's like, who doesn't love the black steamed-out suit? But my favorite comic, to answer your question, that is, there's a part of me is like, I will always have a soft spot for Batman Arkham Asylum, written by Grant Morrison, illustrated by Dave McKean. Love it, love it, love it. And I do separate the art from the artist, so I do love the Sandman series. But I've always been big into Superman. Kingdom Come, I think, is absolutely brilliant. And Dark Knight Returns, but growing up, I have to admit, I'm much more of a DC guy. But I used to love late 80s, early 90s, like Marvel, like Demon in the Bottle, and when he emerges X Factor, Excalibur. And of course, there with X-Men when Jim Lee, like all these guys are coming into the scene. So, in terms of like comics there, I do appreciate Marvel, but I'm more of a DC guy. And it has nothing to do with the fact that DC also we share the same initials. And look at that. Now we have Chris. Good job. Chris at 7.
Oh, that is an absolute steal.
Well done, sir.
Okay, next up, guys, we're going to go G.I. Joe number 7 over here. We're going old school G.I. Joe number 7. Let me stand this one up. Let's see. So, bada bing. Return. Bada boom. G.I. Joe number 7.
G.I. Joe. Which, rumor has it they're still actively developing that G.I. Joe Transformers feature film. I still have some old classmates and friends that I work in visual effects, and it's, well, like with Michael Bay's Transformers, it took a long time to figure out like all the pieces, and it's always a lot of development before they even start shooting that. So I'm not too sure if they're doing like the aircraft carrier. I would love to see that G.I. Joe aircraft carrier transform into a Transformer. That'd be a nice twist. And back in college, I had a roommate who works in the video game industry, and that's cool that you did testing for Batman Arkham Asylum. I love the Arkham trilogy, love it. But he ended up working for Rockstar. He did like stuff for the Warriors and a bunch of stuff. But he would pay rent, trading toys on eBay. And for the longest time in our house, we had a bungalow. Our living room coffee table was the aircraft air carrier, and he would find pieces and slowly restore it. And that thing is massive. And just like, wow, even though they make toys better today than they did when we were in our youth, the scope of the toys that we had. Do you remember the shuttle launcher for G.I. Joe? G.I. Joe had some awesome toys. So we got this G.I. Joe now, 10 seconds remaining. And we have, Chris at 7. Look at you, it was what, 5 and 6 and 7?
Oh, this is a Canadian price variant as well. Big Canadian price variant.
Oh, no, nobody, sorry. I was reading like, no, that's after. That's his 21.
Okay.
So nobody wanted this one.
No problem at all. Okay, guys. So listen, we're going ROM Space Knight versus Wolverine number 17. When was the last time you read it? Oh, actually, versus the whole Uncanny X-Men. ROM Space Knight. Okay, guys, ROM Space Knight. Off to the races.
When this comic came out, I still have this issue, but really, really roughed up. I bought this at my local convenience store in Rockland with lawnmower money. And I thought it was cool because ROM, at the time, Marvel didn't, he had the Mega Dolls, and I had Superman, I had Batman, I had some of the DC ones. Then they started coming out like Thor, and his hair, and then had Iron Man, Fantastic Four. And then, but ROM, I saw it at the store, but you couldn't buy it. You have to mail it in. If you guys remember, it's like, it would actually light up, and I thought it was cool. And I always got a kick of the fact that his ray gun would look like a megaphone and a hairdryer blended into one. But ROM Space Knight, it was a pretty cool comic, I have to admit. I enjoyed it in school. And I always was curious if, what someone can do if they do a proper, like, revamp of them. So we got this one here at 6. Levi. Lord Leviticus. I got you at 6 for ROM, the Space Knight. That is awesome. And with 15 seconds remaining, ROM approves. Yeah, it is decent looking. Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. All right. Lord Leviticus, ROM the Space Knight. It's yours at your winning bid of 6. And that's 2 there that you've gone so far, Lord Leviticus. Now there are 2 left here. Let's see from the pile. And I'll have Ryan here present these because these are actually 2 really cool ones. You got 2 left, 2 really cool ones.
Yeah, okay, maybe we mix it up on these. These are just old X-Men. We're going to run X-Men 240 over here. This is early Madeline Pryor. I'll run this at 5. I might run Dollar Books after this. Levi got the last one at 6. You're the best, buddy. Okay, $5 on this one. We'll run the other X-Men and we'll pivot.
The other comment that I have for the next bit there is kind of cool because it's a character that I know in the MCU will be making his inevitable appearance. It's not been cast in, still a bit of a ways away, but the seeds are planted for this character to appear. I think some of you know which one I'm referring to. Kristen there at 6. Lord Leviticus, you've been outbid by Christian, the assassin. Lord Leviticus has returned to slay that bid there with 7. Are we going to go in with an 8? And it's funny because we were just talking about Inferno earlier regarding like X Factor and Madeline Pryor. I actually enjoyed that storyline. I thought it was a nice take, like leading over the Hellfire Club and everything. But oh, look at that! Kristen comes in with the 8. Into the depths. Oh, Green Lantern! Hal Jordan, I remember. I'm actually looking forward to that Lantern series. I truly am. When Green Lantern relaunched, when Hal Jordan was out of the Great Temples and Central Battery was destroyed, it became like a bit of a road trip movie, and having Hal walk around and meet up with Guy and reintroducing the Corps. I actually, like, it was illustrated by Pat Broderick. I loved that relaunch of Green Lantern. Loved it. And Christian for the win at $8. All right.
Well, thanks for coming out, buddy.
Awesome. Put that in Chris's victory pile.
All right.
And you got this one here. I was been playing because this guy's going to make his MCU debut in a few short years.
You think so? With the Beyonder?
Oh yeah, Secret Wars.
Okay, guys. All right, $5 start here, guys.
Now, I'll admit to this about the Beyonder. When Secret Wars first came out, everyone had that, you guys know what I'm referring to, hockey head. It's like mullet, but for some odd reason, there's a perm, like on top. It's like Stranger Things, like they have that mullet, but no, hockey head was like, the helmet has molded your hairstyle this way, and it just kind of sticks out in certain waves. and it looked like he was about to launch into a music video. And every time he appeared on page, but I did like, when you see the cosmos within him, but the white coat, Miami Vice coat, not the best like comic book costume I've ever seen. But we were given Dazzler, so I can let it go. But it's still, like, every time he's still illustrated, beyond he's wearing that mullet. Sometimes depending on how he's drawn, he looks almost like Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Agreed. It's like if everybody wants to cosplay some, just put a black nylon bodysuit and splatter some paint on you like stars and put on like a Jerry curl wig. You're the Beyonder. Oh, look at that there. Into depth there. Oh, Green Lantern. $5 left for this one. Wonderful. Excellent. So that one that is yours, Hal Jordan. The Beyonder, the Phoenix, awesome. And that's Dave. Who's Green Lantern shirt? Into the Depths.
So that's David.
That is David.
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
Okay, guys, we're gonna run. Any questions? Okay, guys, we're gonna run.
Is it like, do we have another one? No, that's it.
We're gonna run some dollar books here, guys. I'm just gonna give them a stack. We're gonna go dollars. We're gonna see how it goes, and then maybe mix it up again. I'm just looking after the Pokemon stuff. Okay, so $1 books. We're gonna start. Okay, I'll hook you up with a pile of books over here.
Awesome.
Run them at $1. Give me some X Factor, and then.
Might as well, Dave. You've been on a roll with X Factor. We might as well just keep it going. Who knows? We might find issue 2 and 3 to go with the 1.
Okay, give me a sec here. Bills of Stars for Rom Annual. Give me a stack here. Start brand. Okay, run through these here. Sport.
Oh,
just
nice.
pick whatever you want and stand them up. I'll be back in a second to do some weight and stuff.
Dealer's choice. So I'm looking at some of these here because if we have some first issues or some nostalgia stuff that I think that we may want, I'll make sure you guys get those first. Just to build up the anticipation. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, okay, so this one just because the cover is so bold, and I find like, and we already got one ROM underway. So this ROM annual issue 2. Now, does that not display a sense of confidence? When, like, look at that. Look at that view. Yeah. It's sorry. It's like I haven't had my evening coffee. So when I'm reading ROM annual and I'm seeing this pose there with delta lines going right there, it's kind of like I'm half expecting some kind of Magic Mike scene going on right now with ROM. And it does not mean Roland Terry Museum. So we got this $1. And then, oh, we got 5. My goodness. Let's start the timer. Jeez. It's timer. Ryan, how do I set the timer?
Oh, sorry, I'll do it while you just going.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
We already have some bits going.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So just so you know, you're just gonna hit. What is the mouse here? Just hit this one right here. Boom, there you go. Okay, 13 Fight 13 at 7. So you just hit anytime you're looking for it, right there. My mistake.
So they're gonna find like cursor. What am I clicking on? They hit start.
That's okay.
I love the anticipation, guys. $7 for this $1 comic here. Like, look at the confidence in ROM here. And it's almost Canadian flag colors on Remembrance Day.
Okay, guys, 13 by 13, sitting pretty at $7 right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is here the most important thing when you're doing it here. Every time between rounds, we hit this, tossing up a one. What do you mean tossing up a one? And then we hit the lines here. We're not going to do it right now because we're in the middle of an item. And then we hit enter, right? So, anyway, Howard Spider-Verse CGC. Spider-Verse CGC. What do you mean, Dave? We have Spider-Verse. I'll see if I have any Spider-Verse CGCs left.
I like to add. You also get this nostalgic ad in the back.
David, so Christian won that $7.
Christian.
Okay, so give me another one. Whatever you want.
Figure Wonder Man, since the series, you have the trailer.
Okay, Marvel, the official handbook of the Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition, number 15. Start this one at $1 as well.
Chris, yeah.
Yeah. Edge of Spider-Verse 2. Yeah, I have it. We're not running that at $1. What are you, crazy? Okay, official handbook of the Marvel Universe 2. Let's have to check out. He's got to do some accounting things here. So,
He's actually got two of these. The other one, it's pretty cool. It's got two beloved Marvel characters in it. But since the trailer for Wonder Man was recently released, and you were curious about the backstory of the character, as well as of some other characters, I find it's actually really well put together. The official handbook of the Marvel Universe. I still have most of the issues. I think I'm missing like maybe two. And funny enough, I think these are probably the two that I'm missing. But you guys can get it today at a bargain. So we'll start at 1 o'clock. We have 3. Lord Leviticus. My goodness. Huh. $3 there with 35 seconds to go. I will say the next one is another official handbook of the Marvel Universe. And then there's a first issue here of another character. It's like I don't want to give anything I don't want to give too much away. But there's a few more here that goes with the theme of what you've been buying, Dave. Yes, I think that it's safe to say that this one's going to be a lock at 3, and that is for Lord Leviticus. Lord Leviticus, your tome. Well done, sir, Lord Leviticus. Let's see here if I can get this timer going again. Oh.
Okay, so now
This one has the Watcher, Valkyrie, it has Wolverine, and Vision.
number 14.
And
guys.
Vulture. Actual characters that have been adapted in the MCU live action.
How much did the last one go for?
$3 to Lord Leviticus.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. What are we at? 7.1. Probably, we'll see how this one goes. We'll run a couple more. Probably shut her down around 7:30 or so. Well, we'll keep it moving.
Yeah, it even has the Wendigo. Wendigo's an interesting character. I actually enjoyed, like, when Todd McFarlane did his Spider-Man, and then he had the initial story with Calypso and Kraven the Hunter, then the following story was with Wolverine, and it had the Wendigo. And I used to think, like, some Bigfoot-esque character to fight the Hulk, but they didn't really understand the lore of the Wendigo. Even though I like the look, a bit of a banshee, if you look at the Aboriginal myth, it's far scarier. But with this issue, I like the notes there, and one thing I appreciate with the official handbook through the Marvel Universe, they actually list, like, the issues where they make their first appearance, their credits due. I'm acquainted with the editor that put all this material together, so I know, like, he's a university professor, and it took him like 3 years to get all that information and research. So kudos to them. But it's funny because you look at this one, it's like, that's obviously before Origins. So Logan, this doesn't talk about, it's just from Weapon X, like Alpha Flight, pretty much. So there's nothing about James Howlett. His history is James Howlett. But with Vision, this actually is some stuff there, like when he's being rebuilt by Vision, could tie into the Vision Quest series. Oh, look at that! Well, once again, Lord, David, you were close. Your will was strong, David, but unfortunately, Lord Leviticus once again has claimed the tome. Lord Leviticus at 6. Good job, sir.
Okay. What else do we have in there?
Let's start on issue 1 there, and
Okay, give me the Star Branch.
yep.
Okay. Starbrand number 1. Oh, this should not be in there. No, thanks for spotting that. Don't do that.
Two seconds, folks. I'm just verifying something. This is like this pistachio. Oh yeah. Just like I found another old one that may not necessarily be part of the pile.
Is timer going off?
Yep, we got 35 seconds. It's just this one here. Is that?
It's a Marvel, it's a reprint.
Oh, never mind. False alarm. So Starbrand, this one there kind of funny is because I was playing Marvel Strike Force on my mobile work while I was waiting for an Adobe update. And the character looks nothing like, of course, the human that's here, but it's like, oh, Starbrand, I forgot about that character. I remember, like, Quasar at one point, he had this Starbrand. So, wow, Starbrand issue 1 there. Into the depths. Oh, geez. You know, David was, like, close, and then, then you got Chris for 10. Chris, 10. Good job, buddy. Bravo. All right. So, that's Chris's pile. Just to change up a little bit. Let's see if we can start on this one here. You have so many things in your tabs.
Yeah, so don't.
I figure like this one. What do you think of this one?
No.
Nope.
We won't pull that. Run under X
This
Factor.
like X Factor.
Okay, so we always go like this. Let's go like this one.
You got a Wisp Pistachio.
Cool. We're
This
gonna go
edition.
X Factor number 30. This is a cool cover here. X Factor number 30. Good catch. I think we're good like that. Okay. X Factor number 30 with a beautiful cover here. Gonna turn it, stand it up like that. Okay, gonna pull this X-Men versus the Avengers back. The back of the box here. Levi at 2.
Let's put that back over. So that way poor Godzilla does not see these comics being that he's carrying slowly fade away. Because he'll never get to read them. They won't have the privilege. That's okay. That's what he gets for having horrible press. $4. Bravo. Does this cover remind you guys of the animated show, The Real Ghostbusters, The Boogeyman? You guys remember The Boogeyman from Real Ghostbusters? That meets Violator from Spawn. And we got David at 5. Chris at 6. What, 20 seconds to go? Who's going to win the bidding race? Who's going to go for 7? Lord Leviticus. Will it be you? No, David is going to have to go for the trend. He's been going X all night. 10 seconds to go. I don't know. Chris is going to take this from you, Dave. That's okay. We have more X Factor for you. Wow. Mojo, yes. Bravo. Bravo. So this is yours, Chris, at 6. Oh, yeah, sorry, Dave. That was too late. Yeah, I know you put 7, but the buzz already passed.
Okay, let's see what else we got over here. We'll run this one. Tales to a Star, starring the Submariner, number 9. We're going even older. This is the one you told me get rid of. I'm like, let's just run it. Alright guys, $1 start on this. Okay.
Now, it's supposed to that Namor will make a reappearance in Avengers Doomsday, which would kind of make sense. Now, I didn't have any issues with Wakanda Forever. And I actually wanted him to be introduced, but the actor had nothing against him. I love the look, I love the tie to the culture, but it's how he would say, I'm Namor. Everything dripping wet like he's in a perfume ad. I just come out of the water. It's so crisp and clean, this environment. I look like I'm made of Febreze. I'm Namor. Then he gives the origin of his name. He's like, I still can't believe like you have no love. Because the way you see it like this, I'm Namor. So I'm hoping like he was badass. It's cool to see him fly. I really appreciate seeing the live action representation of Namor, considering the tease at the end credits of Black Panther. So I'm hoping they'll do a little bit more with the character. At least like, something with the Fantastic Four. That would make sense to me. Ryan, there's a 15-second delay. Oh.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's always like that.
It's always like that. Oh, so he's saying that so it should have been today, the auction. Well, we have this one, to Lord Leviticus, for $4. That's actually very sweet. The community is supporting each other because of the 15-second delay. That Dave should have gotten this issue for $6.
Then put it in Dave's pile for 6, whatever you want.
All right.
Okay, guys, we're gonna run the auction. I'm just trying to run some stuff up to the cash here. X Factor number 28. $1 start. All right, here we go. $1 start.
I think this one was drawn by Will Spartaccio. It looks like his early stuff. I can't be 100%. If anybody wants to double check that for me. But I really enjoyed Wilson's Spartaccio's. That's what introduced me to his artwork. And I will say that if you ever see Will Spartaccio at any Comic-Con, he and his wife are absolutely adorable. They're sweet. Please bring them those maple cookies. They love those maple. Seriously, the Canadian maple syrup cookies. Like every time I see them, I just give them a box, and that way it takes them on a plane. So if you guys see them, as a bit of an inside joke, Will Spartaccio, Montreal Comic Con, Ottawa Comic Con, any Comic Con in Canada, bring him and his wife those maple cookies. Seriously, they love those cookies. They're so happy. Test. So we have 15 seconds left, but I'm going to count an extra 15 concerning the delay.
No, it always ends. That's how it is. People have to figure out their own, it's all good. When a timer goes, timer goes.
Timer goes.
If it's becoming an issue, we can just close it down tonight. I'm just trying to do something.
Yeah, no problem. And let's see here. No one got this one.
So X Factor, no one got that one, so just put it in the same pile. Okay, guys, I think we're going to run 2 or 3 more books and then maybe shut her down. I'm just a little occupied up the front, trying to do some stuff with the banking here. X Factor number 34 right here. $1 start. If Levi wants the last one, he can get it at $1, whatever he wants. Okay, guys, $1 start on this one.
Levi, $1. Congrats. I'll say this one too. If you have noticed, Bobby Drake's wearing a special belt in this storyline because his, if you remember, these freezing powers were it was going a little bit crazy. He's almost like an icicle version of the Thing, so that helped regulate him. Okay, that's actually a really, really cool cover. I love Archangel. I really didn't like the live action design, but the comic version was so unique, and it was if you think about it, it's the first Marvel comic to introduce those lines that we see now in the MCU, where they have those raised elements that even Superman, the James Gunn version, his suit has those kind of like lines like you see on the costume design here for Archangel. I thought it was amazing design. Even like to go with those colors was rather bold at the time. Oh, with 20 seconds left. So right now, yes, we have you, David. I agree. It is a very nice cover. David at 3, but Lord Leviticus comes in at 4. 4. Lord Leviticus, you are slaughtering the bits today. 2, 1, and look at that! Into the depths. Into the depths, Dave. Yours for 5. Well done, sir.
Okay, so we're just going to run some more X Factor over here. Let's try some more X Factor. We'll go X Factor 26. $1. I'll pull some more dollar books here. As long as it's working out for everyone, I'm just trying to do some stuff over here. Okay.
For those of you folks at home watching, if you're wondering what is Ryan doing, he's doing the 12 tasks of Hercules. Soon he'll have to vanquish Manticore. There's a lion that he has to skin, and I think that he has to escape the bowels of Hades. But it is Ryan joining, the will is strong with him. So you gotta love here is like if you notice here that Hank McCoy is Beast, he's not furry. He actually has a suit. And there you actually have a pretty good close-up of the, I was explaining here, like Bobby Drake in the storyline for a while, he had to wear this special belt to control his ice powers. And to hold his shape. I thought like the original X-Men and the X-Factor series, especially earlier when they were wearing those costumes, and then he changed them to this yellow and blue one with the X there that was pretty cool, but I never understood why Cyclops, his visor, he had an extra, it looked like a necklace. Of this detail just connecting to the X in the middle and the yellow and blue version of the X-Factor suit. I never understood that design detail, but this, less is more, I thought this was great. If I'm not mistaken, X-Factor was formed because the government like sanctioned them as a mutant group. $3. Lord Leviticus. And once again, Lord Leviticus. Victory is yours. Follow the mutants. $3.
Okay, so we're gonna go X Factor number 31 here. This will be the last X Factor. $1 start. We're gonna run some new mutants here. Here's some new mutants, Don.
Ah, nice.
Right.
Alrighty. This has been interesting, this cover.
Some Batman, the Hulk, radioactive hamsters.
Like you see here, it's like, I'm not too sure who that is. Like Beast, like, is this like a premonition of like Dark Beast? I don't remember this issue. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, we're gonna put that one up for sure. That's a cool one. Ryan just handed me some really cool stuff. One in particular, I'm like, oh, you guys are gonna like this one. Since we were doing mostly Marvel stuff, it's nice to change it up. So 23. We have $1 there to David for X Factor. Now, I know what you're wondering, and I'm thinking that myself. If he's holding X Factor, can Godzilla sing? And the answer is all the time. Just badly. And if you watch some of the older Godzilla films, he can also dance. Oh, for the sweet Lord Leviticus, $2. Look at you. None shall deny Lord Leviticus. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Levi, your pile's become the tallest one.
Okay.
Oh, can we show them this one?
Yeah, sure. Throw that one up. I'm in the cult number 4.
Classic cover. Classic cover.
Shoot up to here. Okay, Batman the Cult number 4. $1 set, guys.
I don't know if you guys remember like the storyline. When this is like this, I think this is this before right before Elseworlds, and then we're starting to do like these separate Batman stories, and then they started having like the Legends of the Dark Knight line, which I love the covers. It was just like the logo, and then you showed issue 1 to 4, the mask exploding, but the whole Batman the Cult limited series, all 4 issues have these painted covers with this like bold, like like you see here, these greens and reds, very like it's all painted covers. I'm not gonna lie, Chris. It's like I agree with you. I didn't think it was a particularly strong story. I just love the covers. But yeah, it wasn't one of the best stories. I agree. Jeez, I feel like we're doing Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3. We skipped 4. When Chris put, I already have this one. 5. $5 for issue 4 of Batman the Cult. And of course, who has that one? Of course, it'd be Lord Leviticus. Kind of Bane. Yes. Oh, look at that. Once again, Lord Leviticus, there shall not be denied. And I will say, like, one thing that's nice about Batman the Cult is, Bernie Wrightson, the late Bernie Wrightson, drew it, as well as Bill Ray. So it's Jim Starlin, like, but in terms of the artwork, it wasn't too crazy about the story, but the artwork I loved. And it's funny because a friend of Nefarious Comics, Ron Sutton, used to crash on Bernie Wrightson's couch.
Okay, so let's get the next one going. West Coast Avengers number 9. How are we doing that one? Alright, West Coast Avengers, guys, number 9. Okay, West Coast Avengers number 9.
I find this is kind of fitting, West Coast Avengers, considering that we just saw Thunderbolts, also known as the New Avengers, which we all already called it. It was going to be the West Coast Avengers. So by the time that Doomsday rolls around, Vision Quest, Wonder Man, those series, it wouldn't surprise me that we won't see. We'll probably do it like Thunderbolts. Yeah, that'll be a limited series like the Falcon Winter Soldier, or probably a feature-length film for West Coast Avengers, but. The Thunderbolts sequel, I anticipate with in about 3-4 years will probably be West Coast Avengers, and I would like that actually. I actually enjoy it because they're a little bit more grounded with their storylines in some regard. It's like they're the reserves, if you will. And I thought that Wyatt Russell did a great job as John Walker. $2 to Chris, Dave, 1. Dave, 1 is such a lonely number. Maybe you should start at 2. Like Chris, he's already beaten you to it. Well, we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, Chris. You also two. Leviticus at 3, right at the buzzer. Leviticus at 3.
Next up, Champions number 5. Still in the original bag. Haven't even updated that one from the collection. Alright, Champions number 5.
James is interesting because like you had Hercules who made his live action appearance there at the end of Thor: Love and Thunder. So that was interesting, and I thought like, wow, that was just wasted. And I found like the gratuitous end credit scenes and Easter eggs it's just it's losing its luster, if you will. But would I want to see Thor versus Hercules film? Yeah, but I'd be just as happy if I saw it animated, to be honest. Yes, Chris. Levi did get that one. The West Coast Avengers. Yeah. Yeah, having a delay. Chris, having a delay. Maybe you're just running on LRT time. This is not a schedule. These are suggested wait times. "20-second delay. Chris, there's 15 seconds. Chris, I'm starting to think that you're just slowly like having Benjamin Button disease or something. Actually, delay is incredible. While you're watching this, Chris, I had time to run back to my apartment, bake a cake, and come back. $3 to David.
Alright, cool guys. Next up we have Marvel Age number 36. Classic, a Daredevil cover. So 11 of you guys kicking it with us right now. Marvel Age number 11. Beautiful Daredevil cover over here. Run through some of those. We're actually an hour and 15 minutes in. You're doing a great job, Dominic. We have a bit, couple piles going on over there. 10, David, Levi, cool. Christian have a pile too? Or is it mixed in?
Oh. Christian does have a pile. Sorry. This is Levi. Wait. Unmarked. This is Chris's pile.
David into the depths of 5.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go through them all again. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
$1, David into the depths. Here, throw this one up. Actually, I'll throw this one up next.
Mine's got 3. This is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So for Chris, you got 6. 10. You have 3. And let's see. I'm just curious, Lord Leviticus, how are you doing on this one? Let's see. 10, Lord Leviticus. And that's for you, Dave. $2 to Lord Leviticus. 11.
Just, give me a sticky note on that.
Yep.
Thank you. Into the depths, we see your 3. Just came in a little bit after the buzzer. Sure. Okay, next up, guys, we have Punisher. The Punisher Annual number 1. This is from OG Punisher series, Punisher Annual number 1. We're coming up with right now 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to run through a couple more of the books over here, see how the bids are going to go, and then quiet her down. Coming up on 8 o'clock on this cold November's Eve. Let me hope that the snow goes away soon. Mind you, we just signed up for a mat service, which is going to be all sorts of fun. Good stuff, guys. What do we got right now? 1 minute and 3 left on the clock. David into the depths at 1 for Punisher Annual number 1. I'm going to go make a move. You can take that over, sir.
And Dave, you got 9 currently on your pile. And Lord Leviticus now at 11. Good job. Oh, I have to admit, like the Punisher, I think John Berthel just nailed it. It's in terms of like this live screen adaptation, you have to admit the Punisher it could have been worse. You know, Dolph Lundgren, he did a pretty decent job for what he was trying to do, and of course there you had Tom. Oh, jeez, I forgot there, but oh,
No, that's
awesome. And then Ray Stevenson, Thomas Jane. The movie's had some issues, I'll admit, and I'm sure we can all agree with that. And the Ray Stevenson one was a little hyper realized, but it was actually filmed in Montreal. So Punisher Warzone, that live action film, was filmed in Montreal. $10 to Chris. Good job, Chris.
books over there going up.
Ooh.
All right, guys, I'm pining and peeling through some of this stuff. This is a neat one here. This is early Sabretooth. We have Power Pack, although not my favorite series. Power Pack number 27 with the beautiful OG Sabretooth versus Wolverine cover on this one. I think you guys will like this. This is all from that brand new collection I just picked up today. A lot of cool covers from the mid 80s. OG Sabretooth versus Wolverine, which is some cool stuff. I'm going to go back through the box over here. What do you think of that one? Oh, I got another nice one here.
Oh, yeah. This one's going to be good. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really read Power Pack. I have friends that would read Power Pack.
Yeah, but the focus is on, look who's on the cover there, you know what I mean?
That's the thing, yeah. It's like it's the fact that Sabretooth.
Yeah, Sabretooth and Wolverine in the background.
That's
what
can't go
I
wrong.
like.
And I'm not gonna lie. It's like I actually loved when Deadpool and Wolverine, the fight between Wolverine and Sabretooth. People would think, oh, it's gonna be this big drawn out thing. Like, nope. That's exactly how I hoped it would go down. And the fact they got Tyler Mane to play Sabretooth again, that was great. $2 to Lord Leviticus. $3 to David. I got 18 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And is yours. Oh, Lord Leviticus comes in right at the buzzer there at 4. I'm starting to get your strategy, Levi.
Okay, guys, look, we're going old school today. $1 auction. We're going to keep it going. This is another cool cover. Look at this. Excalibur number 3. You're like, why do you want Excalibur number 3? Don't worry about what the title of the book is. Look at this. Captain Britain versus Juggernaut. Captain Britain with Juggernaut's footsteps on him. I think that qualifies into the theme of what we're doing tonight. Bitchin' covers. What do you think? You good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Excalibur number 3, Captain Britain versus Juggernaut, $1 start, decent book. Fire that up. All right, here we go.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like the Excalibur series, they're actually really, really well drawn. Really, really well drawn. Who's the artist on this one? This was. I can't see his signature. I'm wondering if it's Ken. There you go. I guess I only unplugged like the power.
Yeah.
So.
See if we get any love on that one.
We got not yet. It's like Juggernaut. It's
So
the Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut versus Captain Britain. That's what I'm thinking. No one's feeling that. Leviticus. Okay, next
Oh,
up.
we got $1 bid by David.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. If you can get at that, like, beauty.
Well, it's got 7 seconds left. David, that'll be yours. And 2, 1. Good job, David.
Alright. Next up, guys, double-sized annual Thor number 13 Canadian price variant. Another cool cover, Thor versus Mephisto. I love Mephisto, pretty cool character. We almost lost him right there. Okay, guys, $1 start bid. Thor annual 13, Thor versus Mephisto. Let's rock and roll on that.
Now, of course, there you have this like classic Thor artwork, and I think was it Simpson that did this? I don't remember. But if those of you have watched Ironheart, I watched a bit of it, and I thought a lot of potential. But when it started going into like deals with the devil and all this, I thought kind of a wasted opportunity. They could have done that with Kingpin or something. But I do appreciate that he introduced Mephisto to the MCU. And the fact that it's Sacha Baron Cohen, I thought he'd be really good. They're able to use that character down the road for the Midnight Suns. What they wanted to see about trying to develop like Midnight Suns. I have some friends that still do freelance in the industry, and that seems to be something that they're always retooling. I love Midnight Suns. That if they can incorporate Sacha Baron Cohen to play Mephisto and full Mephisto glory, so I thought it was a bit of a tease. I do hope we get to see Mephisto more down the line. And so far, David, $1. Good job, man. Ooh, and we have Lord Leviticus at 2. 1 second remaining. Lord Leviticus has spoken. Give me the double-sized annual.
Okay. Next up. Oh, you're doing a great job tonight. Very charismatic.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, look at this. Adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters number 2. You remember this? Radioactive hamsters, adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters. Yeah, that came out right after TMNT.
That's it. It's like I remember. It's like there was a wave. I'm trying to remember. There was a raccoons that lived in a junkyard too.
Oh yeah, you know what? We'll run some of the X Factors, New Mutants. We'll keep those going.
Oh jeez, Magneto was wearing his big M suit in this one.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got more X-Men too. If guys are feeling that, we can throw a couple in there.
Oh, might as well. So change it up there from like we got New Mutants, X Factor by Excalibur. Might as well throw in some actual X-Men.
Pretty cool.
Oh, why not? We might as well just go full on nostalgia. So yes, adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters.
Adolescents.
Adolescent. I was thinking like this big thing growing up is like I had every second friend seemed to have a pet hamster.
Oh, look at those here. Okay, how are we looking?
Nice.
On the beds. David into the depths. David knows this book. I'm sure he's read it before.
Yes, Chris. Yes, we were just like mumbling that to Ryan earlier. Knockoff of TMNT. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. All that stuff came out around the same time.
And of course, I'm starting to notice a trend. Like Dave, you're going like harmony. 1, 1. Then Levi comes in with 2. And look at that! It was going.
Okay, so yeah, we have to cut it at the buzzer though. So where are you calling up? Because you were watching it.
I'm gonna call like Chris. You just made it at 5.
All right, guys. So next up, Amazing Adventures X-Men. As soon as the buzzer goes off, that's when we call it. Okay. Perfect. Amazing Adventures, the X-Men number 2. 1 minute 22 seconds. We're still left in the room over here. We are 12 people in the room.
In this fall fashion, you can see green is the color of the year. Actually, I've been noticing that a lot lately, a lot of green. It's funny, we were just talking about, earlier we were talking about X-Men and the film, and then the Punisher. It just looks like he's wearing like this nice, like, thick sweater with the notches. It's like, look at that, he's already ready for winter. Why is it adventure? He sweats himself to disappearance. Oh, Chris, Levi? Okay. Yeah, Grace, like, to cut a bouncer, so Chris is saying, like, let Levi, because he came in right when the buzzer hit. So Levi got it, okay, so at 4. Because it's not super rare.
I sold a comic when I was in grade 6. The kid bought it.
Alright, David in the jobs at 2.
David, 2. Thank you.
Alright, guys, next up we have Uncanny X-Men 224. Uncanny X-Men 224. $1 start bid on this one.
I haven't read this issue, so I can't say much about it. Or I don't remember. Oh, geez, Long Shot. And Havoc. Actually, like, I liked Long Shot. It was a cool character. I remember when he was thought to be like a stuntman and he would die and just be resurrected and stuff like that. So I thought, well, what an incredibly violent comic. I'm actually intrigued. Oh, both the lock-ins are delayed. Well, no, that certainly explains. That makes a lot of sense, Chris. Actually, PS4 and your phone. Wait, you're playing console and a mobile game and doing the bid, Chris? Like, I know that you're a multitasker, but are you part octopus? I'm actually wondering why they didn't bother doing it like a live action series on Long Shot. No love for Long Shot. We have nothing for Long Shot. This is not a night for mullets.
Okay, so which one didn't sell? Let's go back to the box.
Yep.
Okay, cool. We'll run, if they're not going $1, we'll run a couple more, guys. If it doesn't, if they don't seem to move, and then we're just going to call it a night after that, I think. $1 start bid over here. And I thank everyone for coming out tonight. Okay, that one goes back over here. You having fun, Dom?
Yeah, I am actually. Brian's picking out some really, really nice comics, I have to say, because some of these covers are fantastic. Even like not just the drawing, but the composition and the colors. You see here is like how they do with the purples and the cyan, and the contrast. You know, but there's a reason why when you do these certain colors, it's like the print, like they're limited, and when they were able to pull off like these hues, that's why it's like you gotta appreciate like what Ryan has behind the counter on display the older comics. They were limited with the hues, and that's why I started with the Hulk. Bring up gray, but you couldn't match that gray. So this is we'll just make it green because it's one of the cheapest inks because barely anyone was using green at the time. Now it's like one of the most, from my perspective as an industry professional, green is one of the most expensive colors that you can get now. Run a $15 foil. Well, ask him. No, David there with 2. Let the Vegas now. The tables are done. You started at 1. But David has beaten you. Now he's got 2. Oh, you got here. It's like this wonderful cover. You got like Storm, Stab. I think Magneto. Like looks like Magneto, and you got Wolverine in the background. $20 start. Law of Leviticus comes in with 3. 3. Do I hear 4? 4. Oh, Lord Leviticus gets it for 3. Well done, sir. And in about a moment, I'll ask our illustrious host about the $20 start or the $15 foils. All right. So we have a special request. We have a request there for a $15 foil, or if we can start at $20 comics.
Who's this?
Well, that would be, of course, there, Chris.
Okay. So here, pardon me, please.
Yep.
Facsimile foils. Okay, we'll do facsimile foils. 15. Okay, give me 2 seconds to pull these guys. We're gonna get this moving right now. 2 seconds, guys.
And you guys, 2 seconds is going to feel like 2 minutes with a delay. I'd like to share with you a public announcement and awareness, and that is, please be careful of the evil army of robos. Yes, those vacuum robots.
Here we go. 15 start on ASM 252. Let me know. I just have to see if it's hitting. All right, cool. Okay, ASM 252 facsimile foil, $15 start. I just pulled that out. That's not good. Where did that come
Just
out?
power.
Perfect.
Yep. Mine was doing jump rope. So shiny, so colorful, so vivid. You know you want it. It's that time of the year. Why deprive yourself of what your heart truly desires? When you can get this beautiful fall cover today at starting bid now, it's at, wow. I'm confused. It's like, Chris, like, did you just put in 20 and then Lord Leviticus, you decided to underbid at 16? Doesn't really work that way. So I just need to confirm, Chris, can you confirm that your bid is 20? Or were you just counting how many fingers and toes you have? We have 15 seconds left on the clock. We still do not have a clear winner. At the moment here, based on what I see here, it looks as though it is Chris is at 20. 21, Lord Leviticus. Oh, you slide, Lord, you. Look at you go. Oh, Lord Leviticus, once again. The spoils.
That one went?
Yes, to Lord Leviticus for 21.
Okay, cool. We're gonna roll on X-Men 142 next. X-Men 142, and I will grab a couple more. Alright, you guys know what you're looking for?
X-Men 142. This reproduction of the classic Wolverine cover X-Men there came to yours today. Starting bids at $20. This gruesome short Canadian enjoys berserker rage and, of course, savagely destroying his mortal enemies. And a good cigar. Oh, Chris, I know the delay. Oh. I feel ya. You'll get the next one. We'll find out. You gotta admit, it's shiny, just like his bones. So it's fitting. It's got that adamantium finish. Indestructible? I'm afraid not. But just as gimmicky. Oh, good. The position is less clear. Of course, there's like, you remember, it's like these are all the dead X-Men behind him in spotlight. Logan there with Kitty. No love for this one. 15 seconds remaining. None? Not at all? They're so shiny. Don't know. It's like it doesn't with the light. You can't even see the details. Ah, yes, Chris. Actually, that's a good idea. But any excuse there to see you and down at the shop, you know, as you're part of like the Nefarious crew, is always a delight. So we'll put this one aside here. And we'll see what's the next
Next
one.
up, we're gonna go Batgirl. Anyone told what's that?
No one.
No one? Okay. So we're gonna run a couple more guys. If it doesn't fly again, we'll just try the Batman Adventure number 12 versus Harley Quinn. Okay, guys, try this one. We'll go one more after that.
Actually, the next one's pretty cool. Oh, this one is a bit nostalgic. It's the first time, like, I think Harley Quinn went, yeah, like she was introduced in the Batman animated series. I love the character. To this day, I still love the character. And they try, like, different interpretations throughout the years. They did one Birds of Prey, where it was Mia Sarah from Legends, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and she played a version of Harley Quinzel, who was still running Arkham as a psychiatrist. And it wasn't much they could do with the character. And then, of course, there you have, like, Margot Robbie and Lady Gaga. Her version, Joker Part 2, I thought was just terrible. It felt very, very forced. But Margot Robbie, even though it was like some of the outfits, I was like, okay, whatever. But the character Harley Quinn, I think she did a good job. We have 25 seconds remaining. 15. The Lord Leviticus. Lord Leviticus will not be denied. I find, like, also, I have to admit, the Harley Quinn animated series to be actually quite a bit of fun. All right, Lord Leviticus for 15.
Okay, we're gonna run another one of these guys. New Mutants 98 first Deadpool. Heavy delay. Yeah, we're gonna shut her down soon, guys, if there's a delay. Problem is when you're using YouTube servers, it's just on a shitty night like tonight, like with the weather, everyone's on YouTube, you know. So I appreciate you guys all coming out. That's for sure. Guys, thanks so much, eh? Come back to the challenge next week.
This is an interesting cover because just recently, for those of you that follow Rob Liefeld, and on Instagram, I think it was about 2-3 weeks ago, someone asked him his favorite covers, and the covers that other people drew and covers that he did, and he keeps going back because he loves this composition, this movie poster, but because it takes him. One thing I really appreciate what Rob was talking about, especially in his podcast, he went more in depth as to why he loves this particular cover that he did, is because it takes him back to a time when, they were starting to germinate the idea of Image, and they let him create this character Deadpool, co-create this character Deadpool, but he created the look and everything, and it's just like, I can certainly appreciate that. And I love seeing these homage covers that other artists are doing, and they attribute homage, and they credit the original source material. It's fantastic. So to me, it's, when you think about it, yeah, it's quite an iconic cover. And if you look closely, there's feet. Rob actually drew feet. So yes, this 74 cover, and no one's bid on it?
Right.
Oh, I guess no Liefeld fans.
Well, what do we have? We're actually doing pretty good. 12 people in the house. We can try a couple more dollar books here, guys. And then I'm going to start sending out invoices in a few moments. But I appreciate everyone coming out. I'll try to run around the store. Our Pokemon guys are done right now. We're running Pokemon. We're back to dollar books. We're going to go Marvel Comics Presents number 3 back in the dollar category here. And we're going to run this one at $1.
it's funny, it's like the Marvel Comics Presents. It's an interesting line. I have one issue that Rob Liefeld drew of Logan, and he's fighting Wild Thing. Wild Thing is like hunting him in an alleyway. It's a short story, and I'm gonna admit to this. When I first saw it, I thought this is pretty cool. It's well drawn, except for three main things about the artist, which seem to be fitting his trademark. One, Logan doesn't seem to have wrists, but I thought it was because of the claws, so he just drew him with fat wrists and like forearms connected to his hands on purpose. So I thought this is okay. That makes sense with the claws. Second thing is that he'll look down and be drawn, and Logan has a very classic comic book like nose, and he'll look up and he looks like he has a nose that belonged to Michael Jackson. And I noticed that Liefeld, if he does upward heads, all his noses look like they were like it was Michael Jackson's rhinoplasty surgery would just come in and fix all the characters' noses. So if you ever find that, I wish I remember what issue number it was, but Marvel Comics Presents, it's like a lot of big names got to start just drawing these small stories. So I'm not familiar with this issue, but maybe you guys do. So we have here, oh, look at this, David at 6, and Pure Screen Gems, you did come in for the buzzer at 7. So this is for Pure Screen Gems. Do you know the Pure Screen Gems?
Yeah, I just wrote down Pure Screen Gems. He's good there.
Pierce?
No, Pure Screen Gems.
Oh.
Alright, you guys, we're going to go Marvel Comics Presents number 1. Marvel Comics Presents number 1. Pure Screen Gems, how are you, buddy? $1 Marvel Comics Presents. Pretty good book.
Actually, that's a really cool cover, too. $5. Go, Chris. Got Dave at 6. Do we have 7? 7. 10. $10 from Chris. 10. Wonderful. Less than a minute to go. Oh, 11. Oh, look at that. Into the depths there with 11. On brightest day and blackest night indeed. No comet shall escape his sight. Lag is heavy and gnawing, Chris. It is, but you're bidding beautifully. You know, Chris, if 12, nicely done. I would like it would be faster, like it's delay. Like if since you're on a mobile, like I should have given you my number. You could just text me your bid. 12. Oh, 13. 13, Dave. 15. 15 from Chris. Do I hear 16? We have less. We're approaching 10 seconds. 10 seconds remaining. 10. Actually, we're at 5. So with his light, this doesn't matter.
Yes.
And yep, it's Chris. Chris, you won one at 15. No one outbid you. Good job, buddy.
Okay, guys, next up, Punisher number 10. Early Punisher versus Daredevil. Look at this, guys. Early Punisher versus Daredevil. Punisher number 10 from Punisher's first ongoing series.
If anyone watching is a fan of the Netflix series, then this is calling you, this cover. And I like to add that on the back of the comic is a lovely maze on a chocolate chip Ahoy cookie, if you remember it. Still time to bid on this beautiful cover featuring 2 beloved New York City vigilantes.
Oh yeah, 45 seconds.
This comic can be yours today for within 30 seconds with good cheer and good bids.
Surprised no one's gone on this.
$1. There we go.
That's crazy.
Pure Screen Gems.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's like a $15 look at least.
We're approaching the 10-second count. 7, $3. David, $4, $4, 2, 1, and David 5, like right before.
Alright, cool. There's that. Next up, guys, Nightcrawler number 1. Nightcrawler's first mini-series. Nightcrawler number 1. Nightcrawler number 1, guys. Nightcrawler number 1. Nightcrawler number 1, guys. Going up.
That's another one. It's like another X-Men character. I thought they did a really good job doing a live-action adaptation. I loved like X-Men 2, X-Men United, and for life of me, it's like I know the actor and I can't remember the name, but British actor, but wonderful. And it's glad to see him playing Nightcrawler, Kurt Wagner again in Avengers Doomsday. And the kid that played Jodie McPhee, I think, on Apocalypse, he did a pretty good job as well. $5. All right. And of course, there's the classic cover there with a pirate sword, with a cutlass. I remember there was if you guys remember, there was an action figure of Nightcrawler, and he came with a cutlass, as well as like Captain America had a spring thing to fire the shield. Chris is gonna get it like at $5 unless someone outbids him in the next 20 seconds. 15 seconds, and this could be Chris's to take home. And that would be a good home. It would be a good home. And like that, with a poof of brimstone, $5 to Chris.
Okay, more dollar stuff. Actually, a nice copy. Give me a second. Here we come. 2 minutes here.
Oh, we're getting Ryan's pick, Ryan's choice.
We're gonna go Wolverine number 2, OG Wolverine number 2. Right now.
Jeez, with Silver Samurai.
Okay.
This I thought was a bit of a missed opportunity. This costume, I liked the black. I like to think that for the X-Men films, with the first adaptation, even though they decided just to go with leather, but keeping him like in black was for this reason. But I didn't mind the Silver Samurai and the Wolverine. Like the fact it's a mech suit, and like it takes place in Japan, so they have him as a giant mech. I didn't mind the design at all. Your pile, Chris? It's not bad. I'll count it in a second. Lord Leviticus still has the largest pile. Chris, number 1s. Nice. Well, let's take a look, Chris. 25 seconds left in this one. This one, $3 to Chris. So, Chris, right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, and yeah, 10 right now for you, Chris. And this one with 5 seconds left there, Dave put in the bid for 5. Whoop.
This one's done, and I just see your name pop up. This one, I'm sorry, Chris, but your name pop up right when it's like the buzz about the sound. So I do count because I saw you coming in.
X-Men and Teen Titans #1. Another dollar start, guys. This is a pretty popular book. X-Men, Teen Titans #1. X-Men, Teen Titans #1. All right, that was running.
Let's see how you're doing, Lord Leviticus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 comics, Lord Leviticus. So, X-Men and New Teen Titans. You sure, Chris? Because it did pop up as it rang.
Yeah, so
Because I'm factoring like a bit of a delay, but it did come in. No?
whatever. Okay, guys, last book of the night here. Guys, it sounds like lag's becoming an issue, so we're just going to call the auction. Because I don't want issues with the lag and stuff like that, you know. So last book of the night, guys. Appreciate everyone coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, guys. Last book of the night, guys.
So that's 5 for Dave.
Pure Screen Gems at 6.
Gems.
Pure Screen Gems at 6. Okay, guys, I really appreciate everyone coming out, but as soon as there starts being issues with people kind of saying, no, it's his book, my book, not this book, we don't want any issues, so it's probably best we just shut her down right now. I appreciate everyone coming out. You know, it's great you guys are spending time with us on a cold night like tonight, and nice seeing you guys. I'm going to have all the invoices sent out in the next 15 minutes. And I'll give you guys all the payment instructions. So, guys, thank you very much. Hope you guys all have a great night. And thanks to Dominic for helping me out.
Thanks, guys. Good home, Dave.
Okay, hang on. I'm just going to shut this one down.